Jim Wyatt, the Tennessean. I'm standing alongside Wes Welker here in Radio Row. It's actually not Wes Welker. I don't think anybody was buying it because he looks a little shorter than I am, and he's smelling some Old Spice deodorant. But you name it, and they were in here inside Radio Row today. I'm going to look at my list because I'm going to forget some of these names. But, Cam Newton was here, Larry Fitzgerald, Colin Kaepernick, Reverend Jesse Jackson was here, Miss America, the list goes on and on, Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders, Bill Murray, and I think tomorrow Kevin Costner is supposed to make an appearance. You can start to get a feel that the Super Bowl is in this city, or at least it's nearby. It's actually in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But New York City, it's hard to tell. You walk up and down the street, and there's so much hustle and bustle going on. You get a sense that that's the way it is every day here. But more people are starting to come into the city here. The game just a couple of days away. They've got an NFL Super Bowl experience set up on the streets here in Manhattan. It's drawn a big crowd as well. Media availability for the two teams is over with. Denver and Seattle talk for the final time today. The two head coaches will talk tomorrow, and then it's time to gear up for the football game. It seems like both teams are ready to play. It's been a pretty quiet week, from as far as trash talking or any kind of controversy goes. When you got so many reporters here, it's funny how it seems like somebody will say something and then somebody will take it to another player. They'll twitch it around, or at least try to make it sound like it was some trash talk. Richard Sherman said something about Peyton Manning throwing ducks. Peyton Manning poised and a veteran enough to laugh that off, and Sherman certainly didn't mean any disrespect by saying it, but that's just what goes on here during Super Bowl week. So I think everybody at this time is ready to play the game. Still a couple of days away, but one day closer, and certainly ought to be an interesting game. At some point here in the next day or so, I'll give you my pick. I've kind of gone back and forth on who I think is going to win this game, but I'll make a decision hopefully in the next 24 hours.